Hello, this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your comments, and thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. And I'm asking a question today. Does it matter what other Black people think, or other people for that matter, think about Black Americans? Because I watch a lot of videos about Black Americans and other people, but I'm concerned about Black Americans now, asking people what they think of Black Americans because I don't like it. Because it doesn't matter to me what an African or a Caribbean or a Black Brit or anybody else thinks about me. What I'm concerned about is what I think about them. As my first primary Sunday school teacher used to say, I don't care what people think about me. What I care about is what I think about them. So I'm more concerned about what I think about the immigrants than I am about what they think about me. Why do Black Americans ask Black immigrants what they think about Black Americans? And I thought, well, they're doing that because they want approval or because they want those Black people to like them. But no, that's not necessarily the reason. Upon deeper contemplation and meditation, I have come up with other reasons, more sophisticated and more intelligent reasons why Black Americans ask these other Black people what they think about Black Americans. So stay with me.
Yes, you guys don't like Black Americans at all. You guys just say bad things about them. They're criminals. They're from slavery. They are not from Africa. They don't know their home. Oh, it's so sad. All the time, you look at a Black man and you tell them that, oh, you are from America. You are not African. You are not from Africa. You are lost. You are from slavery. I'm not a slave. You are a slave. Shame on you. Shame on you to even open your mouth. Do you know how painful that is?
I thought y'all would get a kick out of hearing that because we hear this from Africans a lot. Oh, you were a slave. Oh, you were not African. Oh, you're not this. It's not painful. It's not painful coming from people we don't know. We don't know Africans. We don't know anything about them, and they don't know anything about us. But when they come here, many of them do have that kind of a nose in the air kind of approach to things until they come into contact with someone like Donald Trump.
We're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country. Somalia, which is barely a country, they have no anything. They just run around killing each other, and they contribute nothing. The welfare is like 88%. They contribute nothing. I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest with you, okay? Somebody would say, oh, that's not politically correct. I don't care. I don't want them in our country. Their country's no good for a reason. Their country stinks, and we don't want them in our country. I can say that about other countries, too. I can say it about other countries, too. We don't want them to hell. We have to rebuild our country. Our country's at a tipping point. We could go bad. We're at a tipping point. I don't know if people mind me saying that, but I'm saying it. We could go one way or the other, and we're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country. Ilhan Omar is garbage. She's garbage. Her friends are garbage. These aren't people that work. These aren't people that say, let's go, come on, let's make this place great. These are people that do nothing but complain.
See, we have this expression while you have one finger pointed at me, there are four others pointed back at you. So they have to be careful about what they say about us because there's somebody else that's talking about them, people like Donald Trump, people that they respect, and people who they think is their friend. That's what their friends think about them, calling them garbage and useless, and they're taking advantage of the system. So they should be careful about what they say about us because this is what Donald Trump says about us.
African Americans built this nation. We built this nation. You know, you're just starting to get real credit for that. Okay, I don't know if you know that.
I'm just saying, we have a better reputation than they do. Now, y'all know that Donald Trump is not one of my favorite people, and I don't think, then didn't think, that he was the best leader for this country. But he's the only one that's going to call this kind of thing out. And so, for that, I have to admit, I'm thankful for that. But this is the reason why some Black Americans ask Black immigrants what they think about Black Americans. When a Black American, and I'm talking about some, ask a Black immigrant, what do you think of us? It's not curiosity, it's diagnostic. It's a way of saying, where did you get your ideas about us? Are you speaking from experience or from propaganda? Are you repeating stereotypes you learned before you got here? Do you actually know us? Or are you projecting something else? It's not admiration, it's not insecurity, it's boundary setting. When you look at it like that, you can understand why some Black people, especially Black men, will ask Black immigrants the question, what do you think about Black Americans? They are trying to see who they're dealing with. They're trying to see, am I dealing with the respectful, curious immigrant who wants to learn, collaborate, and build community? The immigrant who arrived with anti Black American bias, absorbed from colonial education, media, or family narratives, or the immigrant who feels entitled to critique Black Americans despite having little lived experience with Black American history or culture. Black Americans ask because the answer reveals which lane the person is in. When you look at it like that, it makes sense that the Black American will ask the Black immigrant, what do you think about Black Americans? Because they're going to tell you, because they don't have a filter. They don't understand the difference between intelligent talk and unintelligent talk. And I have learned that about many of them. Not all, but many of them. So when the Black American asks that, that will reveal itself very quickly. And we have come to understand that some Black immigrants arrive with preloaded opinions about Black Americans, opinions they didn't get from living among Black Americans. They got them from their colonial school systems, Western media, immigrant community gossip, or white American narratives. It's not something they know, but they speak about it as if they know. And that is irritating, but it's also ignorant. And some of them have internalized hierarchies from their home countries. So they think they are superior because they're from Africa, or they're from Nigeria, or Ethiopia, or they're from South Africa. And we're looking at them like, are you serious right now? We don't care. But when Black Americans ask, what do you think of us? They're really asking, are you talking to me or are you talking to the stereotype you brought with you? We know who we are, we know our culture, our history, our contributions, and our struggles. But we also know that immigrants often reveal more about their own insecurities, inspirations, and internal hierarchies when they talk about Black Americans than they realize. So they need to be careful about what they say because they're revealing more about themselves than they are about us. Okay, y'all, thank you for listening. Let me know what you think about the video and have a good day.